Hello students, welcome to my class. This video is specially for all those students, those who doesn't know how to use logarithm for the difficult calculations. So for difficult calculations, when we can't use calculator, when calculator is not allowed, there is a concept called logarithm which can be used. So here in this video, first of all, we will see how we can find log of any number. Okay, so now logarithm, and to find log of any number will consider a real number, but that real number is always a positive. It should be greater than 0. So for greater than 0, logarithm can be obtained for two different cases. First case is when the number is between 0 and 1, that is in the form of decimal, and second case is when number is greater than 1. Okay, so two different types are there: log of a number which is between 0 and 1, and log of a number which is greater than 1. So let us take one example. When number is between 0 and 1, so that is 0.0503. We'll see how we can find log of this number. Now to find log of this number, we mainly use log table. So this is how log table looks like. So now if you will observe the log table, it contains number of rows starting from 10 and it ends at 99, and columns are there, 10 columns starting from 0 till 9, and one more column is added in this which is of mean difference, and that mean difference column is again subdivided into 9 columns. So let us see how we can find log of such numbers when it is less than 1 but greater than 0. So now log of 0.0503, log of any number has two parts. First part is called characteristic, then decimal, and second part is called mantissa. Now in order to find characteristic part, we don't need log table. Characteristic can be obtained just by seeing the number. Now in this case, whenever it is less than 1, characteristic is simply number of zeros following decimal, like this: number of zeros following decimal plus 1 whole bar. So here in this case, number of zeros following decimal, matlab just after the decimal is 1 0. So 1 plus 1 bar. So in this case, characteristic is 2 bar. This is how we find characteristic for a number which is less than 1 but greater than 0. Now in order to find mantissa part, we make use of log table. So log table, in the log table, first of all, we'll consider this number without decimal, which will be 00503. Matlab this is equivalent to 503. Now in log table, we will see 50th row and third column. So intersection of 50th row and third column in log table is 7016. So here it is 7016. This is how we find log of a number which is less than 1. So here in this case it is 2 bar 0.7016. Now we will see how we can find log of a number whenever it is greater than 1. So here in this case the number is greater than 1. So for characteristic part, it is number of digits before decimal minus 1. So in this case, number of digits before decimal is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So 1 is the characteristic point. Now we'll see mantissa part. So as you know that for mantissa, we'll be considering number without decimal, which will be 2539. Now in this case, we will see 25th row, third column. So 25th row, third column will give you 4031. Now this 9 is also there. So in the same row, we will see 9 times mean difference. Here it is 15. So 15 will be added to this, which will give you 4046. So mantissa part is 4046. This is how we find log of a number which is greater than 1. So students, before knowing the actual calculation part, means how to use logarithm for calculation part, we should be familiar with how we find log of a number. So in front of you there are two cases were presented, that is number less than 1 and greater than 0 and greater than 1, and this is how we find log of such numbers. Thank you. Now students, now you know how to find log of any number. For calculation part, we should know how to find anti-log also, because both will be used while solving difficult products and quotients. So let's see how we can find anti-log. For anti-log, to find anti-log, we need anti-log table, which is just after the logarithm. So let's see how to find anti-log. Let's see the number bar 2.7016, which was log of 0.0503. Okay, so anti-log of bar 2.706, for this one we will consider the number which is after decimal. Now here it is 7016. Now if you will observe your anti-log table, then it starts from 0.00 and it ends at 0.99. So in this table we will see 70th row, that is 0.70, first column. So 70th row and first column, this will give you 5023. Now 6 is also present here, so 6 times in same row we will see 6 times mean difference, which is 7. So here if you will add this, you will get 5030. So anti-log of this one from anti-log table is 5030. Now after finding this number from anti-log table, we always put decimal after one digit and into 10 raised to whichever number is there before decimal. Now here it is bar 2. Bar 2 means it is minus 2. So 5.030 into 10 raised to minus 2. Whenever we multiply any number by 10 raised to negative power, decimal is always shifted to left side. Now here it is minus 2, so it will be shifted to two places to the left side. So this number will become 0.05030. So see how this anti-log of this number is same of the number for which we found log. This is how log and anti-log are just inverse processes of each other. Now let's see anti-log of second number, which is 1.4046. So as I told you, to find anti-log, decimal after decimal, whichever number is there, that we consider. So here it is 4046. So in anti-log table we will see 40th row, fourth column. So if you will see 40th row and fourth column, you will get a number 2535 and 6 times mean difference in same row, which is 4. So it is 2539. So from anti-log table it is 2539, and always we put decimal after one digit. So 2.539 into 10 raised to whichever number is there before decimal, that is 10 raised to 1. Now we are multiplying 2.539 by 10. So decimal will be shifted to right hand side by one place. So 25.39. So see how again we got the same number. So log and anti-log are reverse processes of each other. So now we know how to find log and anti-log. In next video, we will see how we can use log and anti-log in order to calculate difficult quotients and products. Not only this, but we can also find square root, cube root of or any power of the given number. Thank you so much.